Good morning, everyone. Here we are at our first day of Disneyland! Yay! We have Leo, we have Brass, we have me, we have Club Level. We're going to get breakfast. Come with us. Look at the pretty carpets, everyone.
So pretty.
And we hit the buttons because it's beginning of day.
There are more hidden chipmunks in this one.
Oh, Chip and Dale are hided everywhere.
I love that.
Oh, I see them right there on the floor.
Yeah.
And then the beautiful, I love all this marbling. I love it, I love it. Welcome to the floors of Disney. and the doors of Disney. Look at this. Holy
And the
God.
ceilings.
This is like, I could sit in here and feel luxury. My goodness.
Okay, just put a little cotton in this thing.
So for those of you who missed it, they're on both ends of this carpet. And I'll show you where they are when we get back to the room. Chip and Dale, yay! All right, we are now on the 6th floor. We have to act mature. Serious matureness.
I don't know what that
Act, I said act, not be. Lights. That's a veranda. Isn't it pretty? This is the sitting outside on the veranda for Club Level. They're playing the music. Beautiful view. I believe you can see fireworks a little bit from there. Look at this. This is all concierge. We're the fancy people. Yeah. Stairs down to the lobby. Oh, that is a pretty staircase. Wow. Just had a lovely breakfast there with chia seed pudding and cheese and a mimosa, and we're set for the day. And now we're going to Disneyland. This is the lobby. Look at, we remember the fireplace. Oh, we love the fireplace. All right, so, happy clock. Oh, it's a Mickey in the clock. Did you see the very hidden, did you see the very pounded in Mickey in the clock? It's subtle.
Yes.
I like it. It's pretty. All right, we are headed outside of the park. Has the beautiful stained glass to Disneyland. Yay! But they have tons and tons of stained glass around here. And again, some of this stuff you may have seen when we were here 2 years ago. If I can remember, I'll put the stuff in here. You know, I'll probably forget, but if I do remember, I will try. The choice of Downtown Disney and Disneyland. This is a private entrance. The private entry. You can't see that. Private entry. We have a conference center for larger meetings. You also have the power rods, and they call them collectible medallions, but they're big coins instead of the little pennies. So you just give them money and they will give you coins rather than pressing them fresh. But they are kind of fun. To Disney's Grand Californian Hotel. And here we are to the entrance of Downtown Disney. Inside the middle of Downtown Disney is the entrance to the Grand Californian. As I said, there was a security checkpoint there. It is directly behind me. I'm not going to show it, but I do want to mention it's very much like old school Disney World, where they had you do open every zipper on your bag and go through the bag the old style way. They don't have that new system yet. So we're going to head in now and make our way to Disneyland. I already see a young woman doing a Snow White bound. That is adorable. Yeah, so we're coming at it around Salt and Straw. So that restaurant, okay, so one of the things, I don't know if it's open yet, but Paseo replaced that other place we went to that we didn't like. I don't know if it's open yet, but there's that too.
That's the Uva Bar.
Yeah, it's not the Uva Bar now.
Yes.
That is their Pride Mickey head, and it's got all the colors of the rainbow. They've added in some additional ones, which I think is kind of amazing. There's a Starbucks, like, with reservations letting people know when they can walk in. That's just weird. That's awesome. I like that. All right. Slowly making our way into Disneyland. So here's the entrance to Disneyland. And for those of you who don't understand why a park hopper is useful, here is the entrance to California Adventure. Notice the arduous, long walk to get between the two. Oh my, it might take you a whole 90 seconds to do it. So yeah, park hopping here, it's a thing. They also let you park up at 11 instead of at 1. We're in Main Street. It is eerily the same and different. We have wonderful PhotoPass photographers taking pictures. Steamboat Willie is here. Whoop, I'm watching people. So normally as we're going down Main Street, oh look, more vehicles. Hello, vehicles, yay.
What?
Normally as people walk down Main Street in Disney World, you look in the distance and you see this incredibly tall castle. And you may say to yourselves, where's the castle? It's based off of Crazy Ludwig's, if you ever see what that real castle looks like. It is shorter and it is done in perspective, so the tinier pieces toward the top look bigger, whereas the bottom is actually a normal height. It also has a display for, I believe, Sleeping Beauty inside, am I correct?
Yes.
Sleeping Beauty inside. So this is all Sleeping Beauty's castle. The other is Cinderella's castle. Cinderella is very ostentatious. It's so different, but so the same. All right, here we go. Brass is our resident.
Oh,
she knows
I'm
the
on
parts.
camera.
Now you are.
Okay.
Resident, I was just saying that she's local. She's been here a lot more. She used to be an annual pass holder, so we expect her to be our what are we doing person in some cases. So
Surprise.
if we're doing that, do we expect those lines? Because those lines don't have. Oh, speaking of which, hold on. We're going to go park somewhere and get a lightning lane, and then we'll talk to you in a minute. They have churros here, and if you have listened to anybody who has eaten churros at both coasts, the churros here are better. We don't know what magical mystery they do to them. They're not gluten-free, so I can't tell you because I haven't tried, but they're supposed to be better. They ran the fire truck. That's so cool. It really is just a happy place. It really, really is. I love the street atmosphere here. Wait for Peter Pan was only a half an hour, but it's a half an hour of standing. And we know my body right now. So they were very sweet. They said we can set it up at a return time for you. And they just took our bands, tied it together, and then we just come back in 20 minutes so we don't physically have to stand in the line the whole time, which is a godsend. We are currently doing Snow White, which is only a 10-minute wait. And then we'll see what Mr. Toad and the other lines are. Those are the cool people we met at breakfast. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Last time we rode these I rode all of these at night while they were doing the Matterhorn and other crazy rides. Now, all of your cars are little mine cars, not like train, and they have little names on the front of which of the dwarf they are. And if you look, you can see her dancing in the windows. Oh, yay! And I love how they set each of these rooms aside with the doors. So since she first gets here. Hi, Dopey. They might have revamped a little of this. If any of you remember, let me know.
It's disguise, I'm holding on.
It's so cool. They have all of the people, Mr. Mole and Thaddeus Toad. That's Mr. Toad to you. And Mr. Rat. This is almost... If you haven't figured it out, we're in line for Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Now, this used to be in Disney World, and then they got rid of it. This is the only place that you can find this ride, and it is my favorite Disney ride in many ways, simply because it is the only Disney ride where the lead character in it gets drunk at a bar, gets behind the wheel of a car, crashes, dies, goes to jail, and goes to hell. Thank you, Disney. You make me so happy. See, Disney is for adults. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Many years ago, when they opened this, they still hadn't finished everything, and men and women came dressed up to go to these places. So the women are walking in, and their heels are sinking into the asphalt because it wasn't dry enough yet, and it was a really hot day.
Watch your children and do
wow, we're in a very fancy hall. It is in such a tight space where you're thing into thing into thing. They're like hairpin turns going around all of this. Uh-oh, we're going into the keep out. Why did we do that? We weren't supposed to go here. No! It's bumpy, bumpity, bumpity, like we've done something here. Uh-oh. Danger. Oh, TNT. It's not. Things are going on. Boom. Let's get drunk now. Yay. No public houses. This is so fun! Yes, this is a Disney ride, and it's very warm and steamy now. This is literally, see all the little demons? We are in the and then we're done. It's a Disney ride for kids. Come on, everybody, here we go! Off to Neverland! Yay, Neverland! This is nice. This is different.
There it is, Wendy. Second start on the right and straight on to Warner.
I must have updated this recently because this is lovely.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is much better than the one at Disney World. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, this is totally different.
Try you now. You Peter Pan. Take that. Pixie dust.
These guys, this is so different. I like this. We went over to Alice, and luckily the return time was immediately for us, so they've just let us in on the exit. Again, because of the ECV and not standing in both of my cohorts with canes, it's been very helpful. But this is a two-story ride, which is kind of awesome. The vehicle's up there, as well as down here, and everyone rides a caterpillar. To do this one for probably about, since 2016, so what, 8 years? So we get to ride it again, and you get to share it.
He went this way. No, that way.
So they've added some film flowers as well as the animatronics. That's interesting. I remember hearing they had upgraded this one a little bit. A tiger lily. Wow. Down yonder, go back this way. Oh no, that's the one in Roger Rabbit that they killed. Oh, what's that?
Try this way.
I never knew where that little shoehorn was from.
Always stay dry. So let the people spread. We're making the roses red. And then you choose.
The Queen of Hearts. And
We play croquet.
Rule 42. The Queen.
We like our heads. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's go back into the outside. Wow! Yay! So yeah, so this we have now gone upstairs. This is and look, monorail. That's the 50th or the 100th anniversary, I think. This is lovely. So I guess if it ever rains here, you don't get to go on this one. This is kind of awesome. More tea. You glad we did it? Because I was. Let's go see what's next. Love Disney. We love the ducks. They are the ducks of Disney. Duck, duck, ducking, duck, 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 duck. So we're here by the castle. Over there with the large plant life becomes Pixie Hollow, where I believe is later in the day is a Tinkerbell meet and greet. And we're about to head over to Space Ranger Spin. They had a lightning lane. We originally thought it was 10 o'clock for Space Mountain, and suddenly went, oh, it's only 8:20. We're like, okay. And then I just booked an immediate one now for Buzz Lightyear. I'm probably not going to keep the camera on for that one. I want to try to get a score, and I'm still learning it. Here we enter tomorrow. And it's very odd. So when you come in here, you've got Star Tours immediately to your right and Buzz Lightyear immediately to your left, which is very unusual. Stroller parking here off to the side. I've already got the lightning lane, so I should be able to tag into that.
Find his robots and his secret weapon and blast us. Green Squadron will retrieve the power cells of robots.
Now, for this ride, they actually have shape. You can pick the gun up, so you actually can aim. Which I know a lot of people like more. It's not my favorite choice, but hey, what the hell. The cars are different too, if you look at the shape. Kind of cool. You may remember that Inside Out was opening, and by the time you see this, it will. They have joy, and disgust, and sadness, and anger, and fear. But they also have envy, and angst, and ennui, and embarrassment. So this is the full collection now. That's cool. We're doing Autopia. I have a chauffeur here. I just wanted to experience it once. We'll talk about the experience a little bit, but behind me you'll see a kind of a blue shaft. That was an elevator because the load is above, and they lower you down in the elevator if you can't do the stairs. This has been awesome. I have opinions. We'll talk. We have a vroom vroom red car, just to see. So there's the one power pedal, and then there's the wheel, and that's it. It does not beep because that would annoy people. Here we go. Yay, let's do it. There you go.
Okay.
Woohoo!
This is exciting.
Yes, it is exciting. Woohoo! It's a challenge to drive. Hi, spaceman with your space car. That's fun. So this is already better than the one at the other one. I mean, because this is more like a road, right? The other is like a speedway.
Oh, okay.
Speed limit is 6.5 miles per hour. We're gonna put this here so we can pick up your voice while we do this too.
Oh, I can be famous too.
You can say stuff.
I can say, oh look, we ran into the rail.
Yeah, the rail. And these rails are higher than the one at Disneyland. Sometimes it's a single piece of metal. Yeah, there's a storyline here. This is crazy. And they've got a something. This is awesome. I'm glad we did this.
See, that's why they have to have the rail, because I'm not watching the rail.
Exactly. It's just so much better than Disney World's. It is. The other one is literally a speed track, and other than, oh cool, you can see Tron, it's a speed track.
Oh,
It's not experiencing all of this. There's none of those pop-up characters. This is awesome. Having fun.
we're having so much fun.
Yay.
Driving a car, staying on the road.
Trying to. With the bird and the guy. This is the off-road as if you were not on the road at all. Yeah, see, they don't do anything like that. This is so interesting. This is not boring at all.
This is delightful.
This is, and at night we have little lampposts lit. This is awesome. Man, Disneyland is starting to win. This is so cool.
Oh, see, we have to do this again so that you can refer to me as Mr. Toad.
You are Mr. Toad in
And
my
Mr.
heart.
Toad. Oh,
In my heart.
that's where it matters.
Exactly. The ultimate in flying. And the bird is flap, flap, flapping with the car. That's so fun. Here, oh, monorail.
su auto,
Monorail.
chiede il pedale. Grazie.
This is, if you have a disability, how they get you up to the main level from the entrance. And they let you park your ECV up at the top. So you can drive all the way up the exit, which makes it so much easier.
Our special underwater cameras on board, you'll be able to come along for the ride. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the voyage.
What you're seeing right now
Right,
is the Finding
All
Nemo
ahead, one
experience
third.
without actually getting into
stand by to
subway.
dive.
Diving stations.
Pressure in the boat. As we leave the coast behind and head towards open water, you'll notice that this is a popular spot for divers searching for exotic fish. The colourful reef that surrounds us is a biological community that thrives in warm, shallow waters. It usually takes more than a year for a coral to grow only 1 inch. An amazing fact when you consider that Australia's Great Barrier Reef stretches over 2,000 kilometres.
No, Bruce, remember the pledge!
Right then. I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine.
Aboard. We've enjoyed having you aboard on this adventurous voyage. Thanks for joining us and have a top day.
It was fun.
That was awesome.
It was a little bit like the Finding Nemo ride at Epcot, but not. But we're going to get out here for the next people to enjoy it. And if you sit in your ECVs, you sit in comfort. If you're claustrophobic, it's a great way to experience it. Let's go to the next fun thing. So we just experienced that without having to be claustrophobic in. I'm excited. And look, a Matterhorn. So we can look at it and never get on. And if you do the ride Soarin', you will see they go over the actual mountain this is based on. That's very cool. Now, when I was a kid, at least in Disney World, I did ride this. And it was awesomeness. Ducks of Disney, we love the ducks. Hello, ducks of Disney, duck, 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 duck. And now, as we pass Small World with the matching trash cans, yes, they theme the trash cans. But we are headed into Toontown, which closes at 8 and opens at 10, so a little bit later, a little earlier. Hello, wonderful trees. We're gonna go in here. And once we get through here, we're gonna go to the Roger Rabbit ride. So I haven't been back here since 2016, if not earlier.
Holy smoke, Roger! We've been there!
I'm pouring the dip, boys. Well done.
It's like a take-up splendid.
Hey! Let come here!
We were just going to give up the ghost, and the Mickey and Minnie's line just opened. So we are going in. There are versions of all of the Disney movies, with all of the Disney characters, taking them over. Mickey and Minnie. Oh, no, that's nice. Instead of the Rocketeer, the Mouseketeer, the Chipmunk Trap. Oh, this is awesome. Mickey through the ear. Memorabilia from Toontown. This is awesome. Wow, for the skeleton. Yeah, you can turn that wheel. Everyone does. It's so cool. Placards and dressing room notes. This is so fun. Yes, you can rotate that, but many people touch it, so keep that in mind. See, they're like props from movies that are all animation. Mickey's birthday party cake. Oh, nice. Jack and the Beanstalk style. Prop from when he was Jack and the Beanstalk. This is so fun. It's in the pauper costuming. Mickey dancing. All of his awards. Potato Land! Potato Land is a movie they play at Vacation Fun is in Hollywood Studios, where the other ride is. Your fake concession stand. You can hear the popcorn popping. Sack of sugar. There you go. Ketchup and catsup. Mustard and mustard. This is so much fun. Barbecue, mayonnaise, relish, sauces they cannot define. This is awesome. So yeah, and all of these were our bits of scenes from movies. Decision, oh my. Poor dog.
See y'all there.
If you've watched my vlog, you've seen what happens to her.
Well, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you lady. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive? Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
Now we're going to enter Cartoon Land. Yeah, that's what I thought. So once we get onto the ride itself, I've been told there's pretty much no changes, so you can watch one of my other vlogs for that. I just wanted their reactions on that first scene. Interesting, so it's a little bit different in format. The rooms are a little different.
See what happens. Don't have any other plans.
And this is on the other side. Ruby, the merchandising bird. It's the Pixar ball, Pixar sign. We're going to walk in and we're going to see, this is Pixar Fest happening right now. So we're just going to take a quick check.
Hey, will you show us your best dance move?
And this goes on all day. You've got the van with the brothers, Radiator Springs. You've got Woody down there and Jesse with characters. Bo Peep is pretty awesome and dancing on the stage. We have Joy and Sadness. And then live actors The Incredibles and Frozone, Edna. Probably by the time you guys see this footage, it'll be over. But it's kind of an awesome, fun experience. It's very bright, great entertainment for the kids. Great meet and greets for the adults. Whole lot of fun. So we're gonna head out now. We were gonna do the train, but I can't take the ECV on the train. We'd have to do a full loop and be back where we started. Not as useful. Just listening to the band, and they're singing just right. With all the cleaning crew making perfect things. And all of us enjoy the shows and things. We're standing here in shade, so we don't care too much. Oh, we just can't wait to be in the pool. Like that, while I'm waiting in line, Mickey comes out. Look at that, he's just here saying hi to people. We're in California. Well, we still were, but now we're in California Adventure. And we're doing a trick. We'll tell you about it a little more later, but we're going in to go out. So let's head to the Grand Californian from inside California's Adventure. Okay, so we are at the end of the first half of the first day. Do we have thoughts? What do we like? What do we not like besides pain, which we knew was kind of going to be the not like?
So, the Mickey Minnie thing.
Mickey Minnie Runaway Railway.
Runaway.
That one?
That was wonderful. That was really wonderful. When we were in the ballroom and she wanted us to do the cha-cha.
Now let's Congo!
Yeah, that was it. Congo. My God. That was so funny.
Yeah. And just watching your face, and I don't know if I got it on camera, and if I hope I did, but just watching your face when the thing went up, and you went,
that was so cool.
It is. It was awesome. The first time I saw it, I was like, this is incredible, because you really do feel like you're stepping into Cartoon World, and then at the end of it, you come out of Cartoon World. Like, if you look at the exit, the same ripped screen, and you're walking back out into the real movie lobby, which I adore that.
Really, really well done. So much fun.
Yes.
And
I discovered, or reminded myself of where the little shoe from Roger Rabbit was from. Because in the movie Roger Rabbit, the bad guy dips a poor little shoe into dip. It was one of the ones from Alice in Wonderland. I didn't remember which one it was. Poor little shoehorn.
yeah,
It was shot. But I had that aha moment in the Alice in Wonderland ride. Thoughts? What about you? Favorite, not favorite?
So probably going on Peter Pan. It's very nostalgic for me. My mother used to tell me stories about sitting on her swing,
Oh, nice.
like hoping Peter Pan would come take her away.
Oh, wow.
And the entrance we went in, there's this lantern. I've never noticed it before. Has 2 little stars, like the second star to the right on it.
Yeah.
So I love finding little details like that.
Yeah.
And the night sky on that ride was
Oh my
so
God.
good.
It is so much better than Walt Disney World's.
It's beautiful.
I mean, they have the. I don't know if that rainbow was just for Pride or if that rainbow's always there, but
It's really
it
good.
was beautiful rainbow in the middle of the city, and the way the scenes were set up and the flow of them, and how close you were to the action. Just a better ride. Just formed better, and maybe it's because they knew what they wanted up front, but it definitely just better. I had that thought on a couple rides today.
Well, because it looked like they had refurbished it a little.
They have refurbished it within the last several years.
Yeah. And
But
they
also Alice.
yes, and they refurbished Snow White's ride. They have made that supposedly. I think it's Snow White's Not So Scary Adventure. I think is what they call it now. So they took some of the scary aspects out of it, but most of it I think was still there. And they made some pretty, magic and not CGI, but like animation on screen type things added into what was not in the original. But you still had a significant amount of animatronics, which I liked. Alice in Wonderland. You guys did Small World.
No.
We stopped.
We did.
Space Mountain. They're pretty much the same.
They both have singing.
The
The singing on Space Mountain sounds more like screaming.
there you go. Okay, audience participation. We walked by the Pixar Fest party that they're having and got to see our characters dancing. Oh, I know what I was really excited about. Autopia.
Yes.
So much better than Tomorrowland Speedway. Like 500 times better. Like I don't want to ride Tomorrowland Speedway. The smell, the cars are so low that you can barely get out. This was a slightly higher car. I mean, it was like a sports car low, but you'd had that. And then if you have bad knees, they had an elevator to take you from the top, that you go up the exit, which is a ramp, and then an elevator takes you down onto the main floor and takes you back up. Why doesn't Disney World have this? It's stairs and stairs and stairs and stairs. I don't get it. Also, as many of you may have been following all the DAS changes that have happened with what you are and are not allowed to do in Disney World, they are still incredibly accommodating when you're stuck in a wheelchair. The Autopia was and the Autopia is not just a track. You go through a dirt section, like a dirt road section. There's a storyline with an astronaut and a flying owl,
Like a robot bird.
Robot owl. It was fun. You were like, oh, there he is now. Oh, look, he's over there. It was interesting. By the way, that's the monorail, which I missed filming again. So we'll try that again soon. But I had fun on that. And they were like, we can stop the car for you and the car behind you so you're not pressured. Slowly got us up into the space. It was great. It was so much fun. I would ride that again. I absolutely would. All right. Any other thoughts of things you loved, didn't love, etc.?
The Finding Nemo submarine thing. That was really good.
Yeah. For people who are claustrophobic, or can't get out of an ECV, can't transfer and walk into their stairs, they give you basically a view out of one of the windows and they travel you through the whole story. They have subtitles and you sit in an open room, like a little theater, and you get to see the whole thing. And that was great because I haven't seen it since they changed it from 100,000 Leagues Under the Sea when I was a kid. So this was a pleasure.
Yeah.
You know, just to be able to not feel left out. I think that's the big thing.
Yes.
And it's basically a video of what you see on the submarine.
Yeah, it's the exact same stuff. So I think it's important, and I think what I'm finding is they were offering me return times for every ride when they saw the ECV and they saw my friends with canes, and just willing to work with us so that we had a pleasurable experience. You know, I am very nervous. Like, I don't know if I when I went to Winnie the Pooh in Disney World, I had done a lightning lane for it, came up, and at that point I really couldn't stand. And I was like, oh, you know, what it was, she was like, you know, the lightning lane is probably going to be this much of a wait. I was like, oh. It's like, can I drive the ECV up? Or, you know, what can I do? She's like, no, you have to get pushed in a wheelchair. I'm like, okay. I'm by myself. And she's like, well, I can help you. I'm like, oh, that's great. Oh, okay. So I parked. I came back. She went, oh, no, I mean, I can help you into the wheelchair, but I can't push you. I'm like, well, what good does that do me?
Right, that's not accommodating.
I mean, and she can't leave her station, and I understand that, but in Universal, they would let me come up the exits, they would walk me up, and they would get me in as quickly as possible. So they were, in Universal in Florida, were so much more accommodating than what I was finding for these older rides that didn't have space to accommodate the ECV. And that concerns me, because Disney's been really good about it, but I'm not seeing it in Florida the way I'm seeing it here. And maybe it's because they know they've got the very, very tight switchbacks and that they've always accommodated that they have their plans in place. But that was a disappointment and a pleasure here. So we're going to finish our snacks and beverages, non-alcoholic, amazingly, and nap. You will not be watching that because that ain't interesting. And then we're probably going to head to the pool and relax and enjoy being here in the Grand Californian. So, if you've enjoyed this video, if it's helped you figure out how to play as an adult and how to manage and maintain and get around Disneyland versus Disney World, please give this a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?